Good afternoon. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. It's a pretty day out there compared to what we had earlier in the week. But I come to you today to tell you something that I need prayer for. But I thank God for the blessings. I thank God for all that He's blessed us with and all that He's done for us. And I'm starting a new journey. It's a scary journey, but prayer will get me through. God will get me through it. But I found out Wednesday that I have breast cancer. And we're still trying to process. My husband and I are still processing. We don't, it's a hard thing. It's a mental thing right now. People say, "Are you gonna be all right?" And I know I will. I know God's got me, and either way He decides, I'm good. I have my faith and trust in Him, so I'm good with it. But it's an adjustment. When you hear the C word, it's kind of scary. You get fearful. You get scared. All these things go through your mind. And I'm not a negative person. I try to be positive about everything. There's always a silver lining somewhere. There's always something good in whatever's going on in your life. So I'm still trying to be positive, and it's not always easy to be that positive when something like this goes on. But I'm very thankful they found it early. They said it's the size of a pea, which is not really, I don't guess big. I don't even know what I'm talking about, to tell you the truth. But they have found it early. My husband said, if you'd have had that mammogram 2 months ago, they might not have found it. And that's true, and I'd have waited another year. But I'm asking you ladies, please, 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 go be seen about. Have your mammogram. Talk to your doctors. I never in a million years thought this would happen to me. But there's no respect of person when things attack your body. I'm waiting now for a phone call from the doctor to, I think I've got to have an MRI first, and then they'll send me, I'd have to see the doctor after that. But I am trusting in the Lord, but I don't like to wait. I would want this taken care of and taken care of now. But that's just the way it is. That's the way it's got to be. I have to trust in Him. He made this body. He created me. And He knew from my mother's womb what I'd be facing. I faced a lot of things in this life that have been devastating and hurtful, and, it's really just another journey. I decided that God healed me from COVID. He spared my life. I almost died 7 different times when I had COVID. I was in the ICU for 7 days. But God spared my life. He wasn't through with me. And now this attack. When you start doing more for the Lord, when you start doing things, knowing that you need to do something else for the Lord, and you're trying to find out what it is, and so you're pushing and you're doing things for the Lord, Satan don't like it, and so he tries to stop it. There's been an attack on the family the last couple of weeks, but we're going to get through it. This is just a journey. It's just a bump in the road. And however this bump decides to play out, that's the way it'll play out. It won't be anything that surprises God. It won't be anything that he didn't already foresee. And it's like my husband said, he's already got a plan. He's already got it worked out. Why am I worried? He's got it worked out the way he wants it to be worked out. But I do desire your prayers. I do desire your prayers. And I thank you for the prayers before you even pray them. I know there's different people in different walks of life that know how to pray. A lot of the prayer warriors I grew up with, they're gone on. So it's left up to us to be the prayer warriors. It's left up to us to pray for other people, for sick people, for hurting people, for homeless people. All kind of people need our prayer. I have friends that their mothers were prayer warriors. And I know these ladies know how to pray, and I've got in touch with 2 of them. And I said, you're the next best thing to your mama, and I can't get in touch with her. I can't get in touch with my mama or my daddy to know and to be reassured that heaven's doors are being knocked upon. But there's still some prayer warriors out here today. And if you're one of them, I'm reaching out. If you're not, still say a prayer for me. If all you say is bless her, Lord bless her. Because God honors our prayers. He may not answer it the way I want it answered. He may not answer it the way you want it answered. But God is going to do it in his way, in his timing. It's going to be perfect timing. It's not going to be just whenever. It's going to be perfect timing. And I depend on that. I have my faith is strong. I've always had strong faith. Like I said, there's been a lot of different things happen to me. I've been molested, 1, 2, 3, 4 different times. And some of those by family members. I have, when I was little, I couldn't drink regular milk, and I almost died. I had to drink buttermilk. Yuck. We had a wreck when I was little, and that back then you didn't wear seatbelts or strap us in, but I was in the front seat, and then I got hung between the heater, which the heaters used to be in the floorboard right there, and the seat. I don't know how I survived that, only by the grace of God. I have had, what else? My appendix almost ruptured. As a matter of fact, as they cut me to do the surgery, they ruptured. I was in the hospital like 4 days with that. So there's just things that has happened to me in my lifetime. And all that goes to show me is that Satan's scared of what God can use me to be, because I'm a child of God. And when you work for the Lord, he tries his best to double time you. And as most of you know, my mom and daddy are both preachers. They pastored the same church for 30 years or more. So I was raised in church. I was raised, as they used to say, cut your teeth on the church pews. That's the only thing I knew. Because when the church doors was open, we were there. I learned a lot as a child sitting on the church pews and listening to the message and listening to the singing. Even though you might not thought any of the children are paying attention, they are. You absorb a lot. I would urge you to get them out of the nursery and put them in the church pew with you and make them sit there. And if you have to take a coloring book or cookies or something, just let them be in the sanctuary. Because there's a lot in that they can get. Nowadays, they want to push you off into a nursery. Well, I don't think my faith and my relationship with the Lord would be as strong today had I not had that firm foundation, had I not had that foundation that my mom and daddy instilled in me. I'm a preacher's kid, guilty, but God knows my heart, and He knows that I have fear every once in a while. Fear will grip me. I'm scared. Don't know what to expect. Never been through anything like this before. All the unknowns. I guess that's what I should say. All the unknowns that there is. But those unknowns, God knows all about them. He knows all about them, and He's already got a plan worked out, and He already knows what He's going to do. So why should I worry and fret? Because I'm human. That's just the way it is. But I know I haven't been on in a while, but I've had to process this, and I've had to lean on my husband, and I've cried a little bit, and I feel numb. I feel like, I don't have any pain. I'm not sick. I don't have anything to tell me that I've got this. I don't have, none of that. Because when you're sick, you have you have something, but there's no pain. There's no nothing. When they did the biopsy, they said you're gonna have some bruising and you're gonna be sore. Not a bit. Not a bit. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting upon the Lord. I'm waiting to hear from the doctor to see what's going to happen. I know once the doctor gets all the information and starts the process, I think it'll go pretty quickly, and that's what I want. I'm ready to get it over with. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to say bad things. But one thought came to my mind, and I know it was from Satan, because God didn't send this to my way. He said, you know what you need to do? You need to get in there and you need to clean your house. You need to clean your closets out and get rid of all your junk and all that, so your young'uns won't have to do it. What is that but negativity? What is that but trying to get me down? And I said, I'm not going to do, I'm not going to let it get me down. And yesterday I told my husband, I said, I could go get in the bed and just stay there. I said, but I can't do that, because that's just as good as Satan would have for me to get down and depressed. And he's not going to win. I'm not going to do that. I am not going to let him win that battle. So pray for my strength. Pray for, us on this journey, that we can come through with flying colors. They prayed for me at church today, and I felt the power of God, and I know He's with me, and I know these people are praying. So let's just hold on to each other. Share this page, like, subscribe if you have not already, because I'm trying to build this channel to be an encouragement to people, to show you what God can do, and share a little bit of our life and things like that. But just having a good old conversation with people. Right now I don't have any chats. I don't have any of that. But that time will come. You have to build things little at a time. So remember, Jesus loves you and so do I. And remember, if you don't know Him, find Him. If you've not had your mammogram lately, go get one. Call tomorrow and get it set up. October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So let God lead you and guide you. Let God be the light of your world. I want to be that shining light that people can see Jesus in me. I want them to see the faith that He has given me, that I have, that I trust Him. So this is the beginning of my journey, and you're a part of it. So continue to pray, and I'll pray for you. I pray for my YouTube channel. I think I got 65 subscribers, which I'm thankful for that, and thankful for the ones that follow me. But like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I come on, because as of right now, I don't have any certain time to be on. But I give God the praise, the honor, and the glory for what he's done and what he's going to do. So if you need prayer, drop me a line and let me know, and I'll put you on my prayer list and we will pray. I'll pray for y'all, and I ask diligently that y'all pray for me, for my strength, for comfort and peace, which he's given me peace. I haven't really been afraid from the very beginning or scared, but there's times that I have that fear and that scared feeling come over me. But I start praying, and if I don't do anything but say the name of Jesus, I say, Jesus, Jesus, help me. I just say, Jesus, 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 and that fear will subside. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.